What's up, ladies? If you're watching this video, don't scroll past it. It's a specific meaning for anybody who caught this video. You are about to hit 6 figures, finally, if you haven't already done it. So this is for you, ladies. Welcome back to the channel, Stats from Scratch. It is me, your girl, your host, your home girl, Latoya Slater. And you already know, if you've been here before, you can just call me Toya. And I'm so glad to have you right here with me today, because I'm about to drop something on you, ladies. And a blessing in itself to know that the money is finally starting to pour in. Somebody has turned on the faucet for you, and the 6 figures is right there, or you've already jumped past it. And even if you have, I got some information for you that's really gonna benefit you. That's right, you're leveling up. That's the good news. That's the great news. And I know you worked hard, and I'm so proud of you. And I know that you have no idea what's coming. And let me just give you the tea on that. Let's just clock some tea on that, okay? Because we all know that with great wealth comes great responsibility, and sometimes uncomfortable situations as well. But don't worry, I got you covered. I'm finna break it down, how this is about to look for you and how you can handle it so that you stay ahead of the game. Are you with me? Okay, so there are some things that we're going to be very excited to do. Take a vacation, splurge at the mall, send a few friends a few bucks, things that we've always wanted to do with the money. But guess what? It's some things you're going to have to look out for as well when the money starts to flow. So let me tell you what they are, and I'm going to school you on what to do when they arise. So you don't be afraid to say, I am rich. I want to be rich. I know how to be rich. I am worthy to be rich. Well, there are going to be some problems that come along with that, because everything comes with 2 sides. There's not even a piece of paper made that doesn't have 2 sides. You can't even make a pancake that don't have 2 sides. So yes, being rich is a wonderful thing. Being wealthy is a divine position to be in. But there are also some things that I want to warn you about that you're going to have to face. Number 1, fake friends. Girl, I'm sure you know. And look, I know this can happen even when you don't have no money. But being that the money is here now, we got to be a lot more careful about who we allow in our circle and who we allow to call us friends. Because yes, you're doing so well, and I'm so proud of you. You have turned on the money faucet, but suddenly everybody's a best friend now, a bestie, a homie. Fake friends are gonna pop up left and right now, and they're just gonna be looking out for you, acting like they got your back, and keep holding you down until they need a little help, okay, here and there. But trust me, these are not your friends, because if they were, they wouldn't be around just for your money. So you got to be careful and notice the energy drainers. And here's how. Here's the solution. First thing you're going to do is set some clear boundaries for yourself, okay? And understand that a true friend is going to celebrate your success without requiring a handout or asking for money all the time. Because when somebody's asking for money and favors all the time, here's what I want you to say. Hey, listen, I have granted all the money that I am allowed to grant this year. I will keep in touch. I will keep you updated if something else comes available. Okay, so this sets the tone to let them know you love them, you care about them. I know I'm not asking you to just dump everybody. Sure, you want to help people, but you don't want to go broke doing it. You don't want to go back to broke, because we just came to stats from scratch. We don't want to go backwards helping our friends. So set the tone that you do love them, but your money is not just up for grabs, okay? Number 2, be on the alert for family asking for money. They have ideas. And the family, the ones who raised you. I know this is a little different than friends, because these are people who have supported you, possibly. And you don't want to just turn them down because they suddenly need help with things. And they know you're doing well. Trust me, this is a slippery slope. You don't want to get into involved, because the moment your 6 figures is announced or your family know, they're going to come knocking at their door asking for loans, donations, investment ideas, whatever they can dream up and get their hands on. But here's your solution. I want you to be clear. First of all, to understand and get it straight in your own mind, it's okay to say no. Even with family members who have supported you in the past, you have to set a boundary if you want to maintain your bag. And here is the script again. You're going to tell them, Auntie, at this time we have granted all the funds we have been allotted to grant for this year. I will reach out to you first when we're in a better position, and I hope you understand. So don't feel guilty. I want you to stick to the script. Your hard work is what got you here, not nobody else's support. I mean, it might have helped, but it was your work. You are the prize winner. So listen, it's up to you how you want to share your wealth. Trust me, nobody else can control that, but you want to do it in a way where you're still able to be set up for life and keep the money flowing without feeling the guilt. Okay, you can choose to help whoever you want in any way you want, but when you comes a time where you gonna have to say no. Number 3, you need to be on the lookout, since you got these 6 figures in that account, for scammers and exploiters. As we all know, there are more scammers out here than we can count. I got scammed not too long ago on Facebook Marketplace, just trying to buy a sectional sofa from somebody. They wanted $500 for this beautiful sectional, which was a fraudulent picture, I'm sure now. And I said, okay, I want it. Can you deliver it? And they said, yes. Send me $50 for gas. And I sent the $50, and they never came. And we know how far they'll go. They kept trying to milk me too. And I said, this is a scam. He said, no, this is my grandmother was right here. And the problem is that the gas came, but if you send 50 more, I said, oh my God, this scammer is so bold. But let me tell you what you're going to do. When they come around with these too good to be true deals, promising investments that sound like a dream, you're not going to fall for that. This is what you're going to do. You're going to trust your gut. You're going to do some research before you make any decision that's costing over $500. And don't rush it. You're gonna feel this out. And if it sounds good to be true, it probably is. Keep pushing. And here's your line. Stick to the script. When they come around, you're gonna tell these scammers and exploiters, it sounds okay, but all of my investment funds are secured by my lawyer. Do you have anything in black and white I can present to my lawyer first? Number 4, get ready, because you are going to be losing large sums of money. I know you have cried when you lost a $20 bill before. You probably have cried when you made a deal with somebody and they didn't come through. And you might have cried when you went to the corner store and bought the milk and it was spoiled. You lost it. You lost it. Now, once you got some real money, 6 figures is some good money, and you got that in the bank, you're going to start investing. You're going to start investing. And let me tell you, things will go wrong. It's not a matter of when, it's not a matter of if, but it's a matter of when, because all ventures with money carry risk. And with more money comes more what? Problems. Y'all remember? Now here's the key. Here's the solution to handling losing large sums of money. Diversification. You're going to diversify your investments. You're going to be smart. You're not going to put all your eggs in one basket, baby. You're going to hire a financial planner, baby. You're going to get somebody on top of your money who can advise you on the best strategies to increase that money, because building a balanced portfolio is something you do not want to go at alone. You want to have a professional with you. And remember, you can't cry about every loss, because the recovery can make you even wealthier. Okay, so remember that. And number 5, what are you planning to do with your massive profits? What would I do with my massive profits? I want you to start asking yourself that right away. In quiet, when you're alone, I want you to really get deeply connected to the ideas and the desires that you have for the money. Because like I always tell you, money is not the end goal. Money is the tool to get us to the end goal. So get to your why, get to your desire. And now that you made your 6 figures, you might be thinking, okay, what's next? I'm rolling now. What I'm gonna do with all this money? I see you. I'm watching you, girl. But the good news is you don't have to do this by yourself. I want you to start planning right now, okay? If you truly want to make an impact, if you truly want to grow into a millionaire, multi-millionaire status, we say multi-millionaire because being a millionaire really isn't, it's an ephemeral position. It's an ephemeral state because once you spend $1, you're no longer a millionaire. So let's speak in terms of multi-millions. So if you are a multi-millionaire, here are some ideas that I want you to consider. You can start allocating this money to. Not just thinking about the mall no more. We're not just thinking about fancy foreign vacations anymore. We're not just thinking about opening a restaurant. Come on, every black millionaire wants to open a doggone restaurant. And most of them still are not successful. Restaurants, I mean. So here's what I want you to think about. These are things that have always been on my radar, always been on my check-off list to do with my 6 figures. Number 1, start a scholarship. I want to start a Slater Foundation scholarship that will help young people access education, especially in theater, and if they from critically disadvantaged communities. A scholarship can run anywhere from $5,000 to about $50,000 a year, depending on how you structure it. It'll be up to you. But make that a consideration. Also, another way that you can allocate your massive profits and see a return on that, and for years to come, open a rec center. Consider a community recreation center that can cost you anywhere from $100K to about $500K, but it will provide a space for the kids and adults to be active, get healthy, stay healthy, and feel connected in the community. And this is a great way to leave a legacy for your family and see a community center that bears your name and title. Number 3, I would consider what to do with the massive profits. Build some parks. There's never too many. Parks are a great way to give back. And they not as expensive as you might think. I did your research for you because this cost can range anywhere from $200K on up into the millions, and of course it depends on the scope of the project and who you contract to do this. But we're not just out here having fun with this money, y'all. We got to start deciding when we're going to allocate the funds, what kind of ventures we're going to venture into, and build legacies that's going to last us for generations, where our children can bear the benefit. Now, this is how you're going to create wealth for your own family and for your own pocketbook. Now, ladies, wealth isn't just about the money you make. And remember, this is community money. When you get to the 6 figures, now we're talking about helping others and branching out. Now we're talking about philanthropy. Okay, so it's about how we're going to manage it and how we're going to make an impact with it. So now that you got your 6 figures, honey, I know they can't nobody tell you nothing, but I want to just thank you for viewing this today. Stay smart, stay sharp, and never forget that your wealth can not just change your life, but can change the world. Stick to it and expand your vision. You got this, get it, girl. The world is yours. And I will see y'all on the next video.
Subscribe now